In the vast, unforgiving wilderness of Nunavut, where breathtaking beauty collides with unimaginable danger, a hunting trip turned into a nightmare. Just when you think you know the true power of nature, a shocking encounter awaits that will leave you breathless and questioning everything you thought you knew about the Arctic. On August 23, 2018, Darryl Kaunak and his two friends set out on what should have been an ordinary adventure, hunting for caribou and narwhal. Little did they know, their lives were about to take a harrowing turn. Stranded by mechanical failures and trapped by shifting ice, they found themselves face to face with one of the most formidable predators on the planet, a mother polar bear protecting her cub. In a split second, their peaceful tea break transformed into a fight for survival. Witness how the chilling roar of the Arctic winds matched the urgent cries of men in distress. As Darryl fought bravely against the unforgiving jaws of fate, his friends were left grappling with a harrowing decision that would haunt them forever. With only a CB radio for communication and surrounded by hungry bears, can you imagine the fear that gripped their hearts during those agonizing days? This is a story of courage, sacrifice, and the raw, untamed power of nature, one that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Join us as we dive deep into the chilling details of this tragic event, explore the community's grief and response, and uncover what these encounters reveal about the relationship between humans and the Arctic wilderness. Prepare for a tale that will grip your soul and change your perspective on the majestic yet dangerous world of polar bears. Hey everyone, welcome back to Savage Tales Animal Encounters. If you love exploring the wild side of nature and uncovering the incredible and sometimes dangerous stories behind animal encounters, you're in the right place. Here on our channel, we dive deep into the raw and untamed moments that showcase the beauty and brutality of the animal kingdom. Before we jump into today's gripping tale, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy wild stories that keep you on the edge of your seat. Share this video with your friends and family who love thrilling animal adventures. We want to hear from you, so leave a comment below about your thoughts on today's story, or share your own animal encounter experiences. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest adventures. Now get comfortable and prepare yourself for a chilling journey as we recount the tragic story of Darryl Kaunak, a man whose hunting trip in the wilderness of Nunavut took a terrifying turn. This encounter with a polar bear will not only leave you shocked, but also give you insight into the delicate balance of life in the Arctic. So sit back, enjoy, and let's dive into this unforgettable tale. In the breathtaking yet unforgiving wilderness of Nunavut, where the stark beauty of the Arctic landscape is matched only by its perilous nature, Darryl Kaunak lived a life that embodied the spirit of resilience and adventure. A proud member of the Naujaat community, Darryl was known for his deep connection to the land, his skills as a hunter, and his dedication to his family and friends. At just 33 years old, he was already considered an experienced outdoorsman, often venturing into the wild with his trusty companions to hunt for caribou and narwhal, traditional activities that were not just hobbies for him, but integral parts of his cultural heritage. Darryl was born and raised in Naujaat, a small Inuit community on the shores of Hudson Bay. From a young age, he learned the ways of his ancestors, absorbing knowledge passed down through generations about survival, respect for nature, and the importance of community. He had a natural affinity for the Arctic landscape, and whether it was navigating through icy waters or setting traps in the snow, Darryl's expertise made him a reliable companion in the field. Outside of his adventures, Darryl was cherished by his family and friends, known for his infectious smile and unwavering support. His father, Dennis, who had passed away earlier that year, was a significant influence in his life, instilling in him the values of hard work and respect for nature. Losing his father weighed heavily on Darryl, yet he continued to honor his legacy through his actions and traditions. On August 21, 2018, Darryl and two of his closest friends, Ijjangiaq and Laurent Jr, Uttak, embarked on a hunting trip that was meant to be a memorable adventure. Setting out with hopes of bringing home caribou and narwhal, the trio was well prepared, carrying their gear and provisions for several days in the remote wilderness. However, the Arctic can be unpredictable, and their journey took an unexpected turn when their boat encountered mechanical issues. To make matters worse, shifting ice trapped them in Lyon Inlet, approximately 70 kilometers southeast of Naujaat, forcing them to set up camp in an area they thought would be safe. As the days passed, the men faced the harsh reality of their situation, grappling with the stress of being stranded and the uncertainty of rescue. They had only a CB radio to communicate with the outside world, but their attempts to reach out went unanswered. Stranded without a clear way to return to safety, the situation became increasingly dire. But their spirits remained high as they shared stories and tried to maintain a sense of normalcy. However, the wilderness is a realm where danger lurks in the shadows, and on the morning of August 23rd, the tranquility of their camp would shatter. In a heart-stopping moment as they gathered for tea, a mother polar bear and her cub emerged from the icy landscape, surprising the trio. The very essence of survival and instinct kicked in, but nothing could prepare them for the terrifying encounter that was about to unfold. As the sun rose over Lyon Inlet on that fateful morning of August 23, 2018, Darryl Kaunak and his friends were enjoying what they believed to be a peaceful respite in their hunting expedition. The trio had gathered for a brief tea break, sharing laughter and stories in the vast Arctic wilderness. However, the serenity of their surroundings was about to be shattered in a way they could never have imagined. Without warning, a mother polar bear and her cub emerged from the surrounding ice, drawn by the scent of the hunters. The bear, instinctively protective of her young, approached the camp with an air of caution. But the men quickly realized the imminent danger they faced. It was a terrifying moment when the protective instincts of the mother bear collided with the human presence in her territory. Darryl, Leo and Laurent tried to react as calmly as possible, but the tension was palpable. The sheer size and power of the polar bear was overwhelming. In a heartbeat, the situation escalated from a simple encounter into a full-blown attack. The mother bear charged at Darryl, and he instinctively positioned himself to defend his friends. In a frenzy of claws and teeth, the bear caught Darryl off guard, and the confrontation quickly turned horrific. As his friends looked on in horror, Darryl fought valiantly, trying to fend off the relentless assault. Despite their best efforts to intervene, Leo and Laurent were helpless witnesses to a scene that would haunt them for the rest of their lives. They scrambled to find anything they could use to distract or deter the bear, but the overwhelming ferocity of the attack left them powerless. Amidst the chaos, Leo managed to retrieve a rifle, and with a heavy heart he took aim at the bear. In that moment, time stood still as the gravity of the situation sank in. The love and camaraderie they shared were overshadowed by the stark reality of survival in the wild. Leo pulled the trigger, but the devastation had already been done. Darryl succumbed to the attack, his life extinguished in an instant. The shock of the event left Leo and Laurent reeling as they fought back tears and anguish over their fallen friend. Their desperate situation was compounded by the fact that they were now surrounded by more polar bears that seemed to sense the chaos prowling nearby, drawn by the scent of blood. Leo and Laurent found themselves in a fight for their own survival, battling fear and exhaustion as they desperately tried to protect their friend's body from further attacks. For the next 3 days, the two men remained stranded, living a nightmare as they awaited rescue. Constantly on edge, they remained vigilant, with their hearts racing as more polar bears approached. Leo courageously took down 2 more bears that circled their campsite, determined to keep the memory of their friend alive while trying to protect their own lives. Finally, on August 28th, a search helicopter spotted the men and came to their rescue. However, the toll of the ordeal weighed heavily on them. The trauma of witnessing their friend's brutal death, coupled with the stress of the attack and the isolation, left deep scars on their souls. As they were airlifted back to safety, the reality of their situation set in. Darryl was gone, and life as they knew it would never be the same. Back in Naujaat, the community was in shock, mourning the loss of a beloved member. Darryl's family faced the unbearable pain of losing a son, and the tragedy rippled through the close-knit community. In the wake of the attack, conversations about polar bear management and human-wildlife interactions intensified. The loss of Darryl reignited discussions about safety, hunting practices, and the unpredictable behavior of polar bears in a changing environment. As the days turned into weeks, the emotional impact of the attack began to unfold. Survivors, Lyon and Laurent, grappled with their memories, seeking solace in the support of their community. They carried the burden of loss while striving to honor Darryl's memory, sharing stories of their adventures together and celebrating the spirit of their friend who had been taken too soon. In the aftermath of this tragic encounter, the legacy of Darryl Kaunak serves as a poignant reminder of the beauty and danger of the Arctic wilderness. It underscores the need for respect, understanding and preparation when navigating the delicate balance between human lives and the powerful forces of nature that surround them. As we wrap up this heartbreaking yet powerful story of Darryl Kaunak, we want to extend our deepest gratitude to you for watching. Your support means the world to us, and it's stories like these that remind us of the strength of community and the fragile balance between humanity and nature. If you found value in today's video, please take a moment to like, share and comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Your engagement helps us reach more viewers and continue sharing important tales from the wild. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update from Savage Tales, Animal Encounters. Thank you for joining us today. Together, let's honor the memory of those we've lost and continue to learn from the incredible stories the animal kingdom has to offer. Until next time, stay curious and respectful of the wild.